Welcome to Ventichic, the place where aspiring billionaires seek inspiration. In this video, we'll identify a quality watch by examining various characteristics. While these characteristics aren't definitive indicators, they can offer valuable insights when evaluating the craftsmanship of a well-made timepiece. Mechanical watches offer a sense of artistry, especially in movement finishing, and a fascination with timekeeping through a miniature mechanical process rather than a digital display. In this video, we'll explore 7 key characteristics that can help discern the quality of a watch, enabling you to make more informed decisions when purchasing or evaluating timepieces. Number 1. Material. When evaluating watches, it's essential to consider the case material to determine quality. While stainless steel is the most common material used in watch cases, it's essential to note that not all stainless steel is the same. The most commonly used stainless steel in watches is 316L stainless steel, known for its durability, corrosion resistance, and versatility. This material is relatively easy to work with during the manufacturing process. However, it's worth noting that other materials such as titanium and ceramic are also utilized in higher-end watches. Titanium is often considered a premium material due to its strength and lightness, although it can be more challenging. Ceramic is typically used for bezel inserts but can also be utilized for the entire case, showcasing complexity in manufacturing. When examining the materials used in watches, there are several key points to consider. Stainless steel is commonly used and is a standard material for watch cases. Vintage watches sometimes have cases not entirely made of stainless steel, while stainless steel casebacks are also worth noting. Titanium is considered a more premium material, with different grades like grade 2 and grade 5 offering varying levels of resistance and durability. Bronze, although debatable, can indicate a brand's intention and uniqueness. Ceramic is often used for bezel inserts, and when used for the entire case, it showcases complexity in manufacturing. Gold, typically 18 carats and above, is a valuable material with variations in density and execution, such as gold plating or capping. Crystals, particularly sapphire, are desirable for scratch resistance, while mineral and acrylic crystals may be chosen for aesthetic reasons. Bracelets also vary in materials, including stainless steel, titanium, and precious metals, each with its characteristics and appeal. Number 2. Bracelets. How a watch brand designs and manufactures its bracelets can provide insights into its commitment to quality. For watches priced under $1,000, bracelets are not considered an opportunity to showcase craftsmanship, but rather an area where manufacturers may cut corners to reduce costs and remain competitive. However, some manufacturers prioritize exceptional production even in this price range. When examining bracelets, critical indicators of quality include the construction of the links themselves, such as solid-end links versus hollow ones. The clasp is another area of focus, with milled clasps generally considered more desirable due to their production process. Factors like micro-adjustments, security of the locking mechanism, and the method of holding the links in place also contribute to bracelet quality. By the way, if you like this video, every like counts. If you found this video informative or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up and help us reach a wider audience by sharing it. Other details to consider are articulating the bracelet links, breathable design, and avoiding the hair-pulling effect often found in entry-level bracelets. One can assess the level of craftsmanship and attention to detail put into a watch's bracelet by paying attention to these aspects. Number 3. Straps. When examining watch straps, it's important to understand the various materials used and the complexities involved in their creation. Straps, surprisingly, can be challenging to make. It's crucial to be familiar with terms like full grain, top grain, genuine leather, and bonded leather, as they signify different approaches and qualities of leather. Bonded leather in particular should be avoided due to its poor aging characteristics. Additionally, it's essential to be aware of exotic materials and the animals from which the leathers are sourced. Grains such as alligator or crocodile grain can serve deceptive and practical purposes for brands. Understanding the origins and qualities of different leathers is key when assessing watch straps. Number 4. Case and dial finishing. When examining watch finishing, several aspects exist, starting with the case. Surface treatments like brush finishing and polished surfaces indicate the quality of craftsmanship. The presence of visible brush strokes or sharp reflective surfaces demonstrates attention to detail. For example, Grand Seiko Zaibatsu polishing and Tudor Black Bay's 58's hairline bevel showcase exceptional case finishing. Well-finished cases exhibit distinct facets, stacked elements, and polished edges. Moving on to dial finishing, the texture and finish of the dial surface, such as matte or sunburst effects, are important. Pay attention to the finishing elements on the hands and markers, whether they're polished, printed, or applied. Applied markers are typically considered more premium, while printed ones may be seen as shortcuts. The execution of complications such as date windows should demonstrate thoughtful integration rather than an afterthought. Look for distinctive separation and enticing dial surfaces effects like guilloche or clou de Paris. It's crucial to note that some finishes may involve hand application or pressing techniques. Lastly, the movement is a vital aspect to consider. Number 5. Movements. Let's delve into the topic of watch movements from different perspectives. It's important to set expectations when considering entry-level mechanical movements. Miyota and Seiko are two prominent players in this category, with Miyota 8000 series and Seiko 4R series movements commonly found in watches up to $500. As you move up the price range, Swiss-made third-party movements such as ETA, Soprod, and Salida come into play, typically starting at around $1,000 and going up to $3,000 or $4,000. Some luxury brands also rely on these reliable third-party movements, and nothing's wrong with that. In the $3,000 to $4,000 range, you'll find in-house movements from brands like Omega and Tudor. Keep in mind that in-house doesn't automatically mean better or more reliable, so understand each movement's specific advantages and features, such as extended power reserve or resistance to shock and magnetism. Beware brands using modified movements with different naming conventions to create a perception of in-house caliber. Some brands even have proprietary movements designed for their specific watch designs. Stay informed about these distinctions to make well-informed choices when evaluating watch movements. Please subscribe and turn on that notification bell icon as well to join our community. Stay updated with our latest videos and be the first to know when we release new content. Number 6. Testing standards. We also have various testing standards, the most popular being third-party standards like COSC or Contrôle Officiel Suisse des Chronomètres. COSC certification is a reliable accreditation for movement accuracy and reliability, requiring thorough testing under different conditions. The standard deviation for COSC certified Swiss chronometers is typically -4 to +6 seconds per day. Brands invest in a certification to ensure quality, similar to acquiring a diploma. Other standards like METAS or Master Chronometer Certification, used by Omega and recently adopted by Tudor, have different testing methods and deviation ranges. Rolex, for instance, undergoes COSC testing and subjects their watches to stricter internal standards, aiming for -2 to +2 seconds per day. Brands like JLC and Oris have rigorous testing procedures. Understanding the testing standards, grades of movements, and regulation techniques employed by brands helps evaluate their reliability. Brand reputation, casing, and regulation processes are significant indicators of movement performance and dependability. And number 7, movement finishing. Movement finishing is crucial in identifying a well-crafted watch, especially when observing the exposed case back. The attention given to movement finishing indicates the watchmaker's expertise, which tends to increase as the watch becomes more expensive. Various finishing techniques exist, such as language and a polished beveled surface on movement components like bridges. Perlage involves circular patterns on the base plate, while graining creates textured appearances. Other techniques include Geneva waves, bluing, and engraving. Complications like date displays, power reserves, and moon phases also showcase a watch's craftsmanship. Paying attention to the execution and quality of these features helps distinguish a well-made watch. Remember to set realistic expectations based on price range and develop your criteria for a good watch. What do you think is the most important factor among the 7? Let us know what and why in the comments below. And that's a wrap. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us in Ventichic. Remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any videos. See you in our next updates.